Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the finale of the tournament. Fitting. So fitting. Did I get another one of those? Weedy game. Really? Alright, well, that's not how I wanted it to go, but I'm kind of backed into a corner, you see. Because I have got to make some important sacrifices. In order for this tournament to continue. So, we're going to be raising additional food in order for me to win this tournament. So, let me condensing all of that down. We're going to be looking for additional Valerie copies. So yes, the finale is upon us. Because right now, I'm desperately trying to get my other champs in shape. I may just end up having to kill that other guy. We're going to hatch a 10 pull, see what we get. Of course, it's a muck stalker. Why not? More food. Because why not? But that only reinforces what I've got to do. Four artifact attempts. Gonna have to start upgrading his artifacts. These are the only artifacts I can currently make, really. Is these 4-star ones, which will eventually get replaced, but yeah. This is the finale. We're going to upgrade as many artifacts as we can to level 12 on him. Just because. Gonna want to upgrade these. I'm hoping it hits HP. Please. Of course it's the one I don't need. Of course it is. Of course it's the stat I don't need. But we're gonna have to live with it anyway. Because I don't have that much forge materials to get this to work. Okay, at least we get some more HP on top of that as a substat. Let's check what we got for arena medals, because I'm going to have to farm and blow all my arena medals. All of them. Because this is the finale. I have to give a tremendous amount of effort and put it all in and see what I can get out of it. There's no getting away from that. Then I have to decide who the next rank 6 is on the other account. Which sounds like an easy decision, but it's not really. Because I have to live with whatever it is. But the problem is I'm running low on resources, so I'm probably going to choose very specific champions. Okay, I think that'll do for that piece. We will be upgrading them even more if I can get the silver. As usual. We're going to put some books into Mordecai as well. And hope it lands on the skill I want them to land on. And I have to gear other characters too, like the amount of gearing going on is going to be substantial across the board. Okay, good. $200 apiece. Not where I wanted it. That's where I want it. Come on. Again, that's not where I wanted it. Really? It all went into purgatory. Okay, one into Time's Undoing. Alright, at least we got it into Heavenly Flames. We won't be able to get its chance down anymore. We've got our score in the neighborhood, which I'm happy about. Because I've got to continuously grind to get where I need it to be. Because, again, if I don't try my best, I'm going to have a black eye when it comes to this tournament. And I do not want that. I want this tournament won. As I said, I cared about clan... Ooh. Whoa, what the heck happened? Okay. I said I was going to do clan tournament stuff. I meant I was going to do clan tournament stuff. And I'm going to fight it to the bitter end. Because I know that if I don't fight that to the bitter end, I'm not going to live that down. Because I have literally given up multiple clans in a row over clan tournaments. First Midnight Gem, and then Bard Court, and I even kicked Keen from the I even kicked Keen out of this clan, and I got over a dispute of this game and of Elder Scrolls Online. So if I'm going to be that nuts about clan tournaments, then I'm going to do a lot. There's just no way about it. I'm going to be doing a lot. Because I've already tried to prove that I'm into clan tournament stuff. I better put my money where my mouth is. That's the reality of it. I'm going to do some spider on this account because I think I can do more of it now that I got that going. But first, I want to see if I can get the upgrades from campaign for the specific purposes. I do not foresee rank 6ing Mordecai this tournament because this account just hasn't reached that turbo farming stage whereby it can turbo farm properly. Like, it can farm, but it's not going to get a bunch of rank 6s overnight. That's not happening. Yeah, that's not happening. You could forget about that. Because it takes a lot of effort to get to the higher levels. Going to be perfectly honest with you. It's going to take some effort. It's going to take some effort. At least we have Blind Seer at 60, which does something for me. That'll take 400 medals for that. That takes 150. Or another 10. I can do some other stuff. We'll start with the campaign, obviously. Because that's where the game begins and ends with the campaign. So, Um, let's see, where are we at? So we got these two. Here's the third one. We'll put a piece of food in there and hike a tune. Because it's a bit of a shame that my Haikatoon is not level 50 yet. So we might as well try to hone her up to that point and try to hone up our crazy killer from Manila, Mordecai. I was hoping more books would land in his Heavenly Flames, and at least some books landed in the Heavenly Flames. We are not going to necessarily get more in there yet. We have to get more epic books. Get that one shot. We're going to continue to climb. Because I feel like Mordecai has more potential if I just start to invest more in him. Like, don't get me wrong, I was already investing in his food for rank 6. I just don't feel like I'm going to be getting all of his food done tonight. That's the problem. I don't think that's going to happen. Do I think I could get him to level 50? Maybe. Do I feel like I could get him to rank 6? Probably not. I can get another rank 6 on the second account. True. But just not this one. This one just doesn't... It's hard to invest. Like, this account doesn't have as much resources to just willy-nilly invest in a rank 6. I just don't... It's just not a thing. It doesn't exist. So, because of that, yeah. Like, I'm going to continue to try, obviously. We're going to want to start investing in... Like, we're not going to develop them out, but we're going to start putting levels into these champions to try to get the food for Mordecai. Because I haven't given up on rank 6ing him. It's just a setback. We won't be able to do it this clan war, but I will try my best to get as close as I can to that. Yeah, we do seem to be getting a lot of food. What happened? Gonna get that going. Still giving my Haikatoon great news. Anyway, so we're going to be continuing on, trying to get as much nukage on these enemies as I can. I'm going to go blow all my arena tokens, because I don't want to have any resources that are, like, majorly important left. Gonna keep going through Lizard Land. Granted, I probably should just skip that other region, go straight. You know what? I'll do this one, and then we're gonna go straight to... We got a Skull Sworn randomly. Okay. Might as well kill off the dupe. Or maybe keep one. I don't know. I don't know how many fusions they're involved in, so we'll just leave that alone. But maybe, yeah, no, I'll kill off one of them. Because here's the deal. We're not fusing Rosin straight away. We need Penitent. We need a bunch of other ones. We're only keeping one copy for the Rosin fusion. I mean, I still have to do this because my silver reserves are pretty rubbish. So, because of that, I have to continuously farm. Try to get myself some mystery shards. Because mystery shards, they don't always yield the best champ. Sometimes they yield apothecary, but that takes, as you might imagine, a lot of mystery shards. Like a lot. So I'm going to switch this up and keep going. Because the boss doesn't give as much XP. Go figure. And we're going to be going on to the boss soon. It takes so much effort to get what I need to get done on this account. Because I can't make a rank 6 in one night on this specific account. The other one, I probably can. Here, I can't really, because sometimes Kale actually loses and stuff, because we don't really have that robust of a Great Hall, for one thing. And we don't have that robust of artifacts. So okay. Who do we actually need? We actually need these people. So we might as well. Yeah, that and most of my day, other than a short nap, has been fighting this tournament. Yep. We're gonna be maybe shoving Minotaur. Is that another legendary? Question mark. Tried to pull a shard. Failed to get one again. It seems the luck has been transferred to you. To my knowledge, unless I am mistaken, Baron is one of the hardest hitting champs in Raid, period. Anyway, going to continue on. Usually use yeah, that's part of it. Gonna continue to shove levels on Mordecai. Hopefully we get another War Maiden. Because I need... Gonna keep going. Where we got? It's okay piece for now. Going to go into the lizard land for more food and variety sake. Because unfortunately, rank 5 is probably the best I can do for my Mordecai this tournament. Because this account just isn't in a state where it can just pop out rank 6s like nothing. It's not at that point yet. It's not at that point yet, and there's a reason I'm skipping the bosses. Is because my main objective, if you couldn't tell, was to try to round out the levels of my level 50s before I take them to rank 6. Just to round those out. I may have to go through the other parts of campaign first. Or like reverse around. Because I have to do a lot of campaign. There's no getting around it. There is no getting around it. What do we got? Another Zephyr Sniper. I didn't even need to worry about killing the previous one. For food. Because I did it because I'm desperate to try to get as close as I can to rank 6 for this account. Yeah, let's do some tag. It'll give me more points. All right. I'll take it. Because I need these points. At this point, I got to do anything for points. anything and everything for points. Or I look terrible. If I discarded all of that and said, nah, I'm not going for the points, that would be completely out of character. I probably have to do a bunch of Minotaur. I'm going to go try to shove Minotaur. Speaking of Minotaur. Killing her is proving to be a pain in the butt. I mean, I did see that somebody else, like Max, beat freaking Elden Ring. He beat Elden Ring, but I'm going to try my best to try to beat Elden Ring later. I just wasn't going to try to do that during a clan tournament. I wasn't going to try that during this time because I have a duty to uphold. When it comes to clan tournaments. I have a duty to uphold, and it takes so much effort. To actually win this. I'm trying to decide, do I want to try to rank 6 Padma, or do I want to make a different rank 6? I'm thinking I want Husk. Maybe. I mean, I might as well go for it. Thing is, Mordecai is kind of squishy early on, and since I know that, I can abuse it. I can, and I will. Perfect. So we just have to keep farming through that. Get a refresh on Arena. They already have Necrits and Yumiko. Wonderful. That's just great. They're having a Leorius. Like, what kind of RNG hell? Like, what kind of RNG heaven is that guy in? Ugh. Almost gives me indigestion how bad the RNG sometimes is for me. First, I'm going to get rid of him. First. I'm getting rid of him first. Because, frickin' the stupid Master Butcher. It's like every team here has some kind of crazy gimmick. There we go. Crazy gimmicks. 50k silver is... it's barely anything. We're going to go back to campaign. I'm going to go back to the Deadlands because I still didn't get my War Maidens. We still didn't get our War Maidens because I want to try to book that character up. Because I'm going to need her at some point. Because in general, you need a defense break. That's just how it is. I need a defense break. Let's go somewhere with a lot of XP. I'll start with Godfrey's. Godfrey the Golden. Because, like I said, at this stage of an account, it's hard to get a rank 6, like, straight away. It just is. The later game you go, the easier that becomes, honestly, in a lot of ways. But also, the more of them you'll need. So it's this paradox. So I'm going to get him to level 35, try to shove up Minotaur. Yeah, I have to be pushing Minotaur and some Spirit Keep later. Let's see how high we can shove good old Minotaur. Because I know that I have to do a fair amount to get past here. Get that acid rain, and we make it to the boss. From here, it's relatively elementary. It's probably as high as we want to go for now. Is this one? Because we're not at the stage yet where we're really powerful. We're not at that stage yet. Generally speaking, you're going to want to cleanse that hex off. Because that hex gets really aggravating. Really quick. Keep in mind this is an early game account, so it's going to have a little bit more trouble with Minotaur than the other accounts will. At least she no longer suicides, which I'm happy about. Because honestly, that was really annoying. When she wasn't ascended. Yeah, that's about as high as we go. Although we're going to want the other one, stage 11. Because it'll be easier to farm. Well, at least I want to demonstrate that before we move on to my other account that can farm stage 15 comfortably. Both of them can. This is the only one that remains that can't do it comfortably. Yes. Ointment for pain relief. But yeah, you get the idea. We farm that a bunch. And get some more cruddy. Well, this guy's alright, but like, other than that, like, I'd much rather have a rare, as you know, and a good rare Um, so campaign, we're actually going to want to do some more campaign bosses. So we're going to start with some serious ones. Like this guy, who's an absolute pain in the rear. Because I've got to do missions. This is just the beginning, though. We're going to be doing more of this on other accounts throughout the night. Because there has to be at least 2 rank 6s before this tournament ends. That I can guarantee you that. Now, while Mordecai may not end up being one of them, he will be close. Cause yeah, it's hard to get enough food. It is. Like, it's hard to get enough food to make this tournament work. Most of it I have to farm off screen because the process is so phenomenally tedious and resource intensive that it's hard to even describe. You literally have to farm it for hours and hours on end. And it gets really tedious, like, especially if you don't have the farmer up, like a Fellhound on it, who can do 5-second campaign farm. Like, if you didn't decide to develop that out, you have to literally old school it with Kale on campaign for, like, ages. Yeah. Generally, you just want that shield. Try to keep Kale alive. Pretty crappy banner. Pretty bad banner. Okay, we do 2 more of that. Pretty bad banner. Okay, we can get another refresh. Someone already has Nari the Lucky. Well, that's annoying. That means someone actually got past that stupid fusion. Anyway, so how you guys doing today? I'm like, even if you guys aren't watching, I'm still doing a stupid amount for my channel and stuff. I'm working very hard on my videos. I know that it's very hard to get recognized on Twitch. I only have 1 follower. Hopefully I can get some more. You guys could follow, any of you watching, assuming I'm getting any people that are watching. I'm hoping. I'm going to keep persisting until I find them. Because it takes ages. I don't know how people get all these followers that they get. Like, seriously. Like, where do they get them from? There we go. It's 1 down. Okay, we did our arena. Because we want to do that. Where are we at? Okay, we already did 2 clan boss. I did pick up my Drex frag, I believe. Always got to check on my Drex frag. Yeah. Because you need these Drex frags because they'll eventually add up into something really nice. It's a long-term project, but it's one that yields very nice results. So, before I leave this account behind, I've got to try to get him to 50, hell or high water. I've got to try to get this guy to 50 and try to raise the food, or at least one of them to 50. Because it feels like trash not having them at 50 minimum. Get them to 50, and then we'll start talking about more 6 stars. And then I gotta do Doom Tower stuff. I've got so much ahead of me to do. Leveling stupid amounts of food. I have to throw a Minotaur out. I have to like throw a whole bunch of Minotaur auto battles in between episodes. Just to bail on how much I don't think I can get him to level 50. But I'd like to, but I don't think I should. Or should I? Come on, come on, come on, come on. That. Click like you mean it. Alright, next. Takes thousands of clicks just to get where I need to go, you know? See if we can make some progress in Spider, though. I think we can. With this Mordecai, even in his rubbishy state. I think we can soon. Let's try to get him to level 40 first. Which, crazy, I know, is going to require, you know, more levels. I'm going to the higher end of campaign. I might go to Nightmare to do this. But I think this account is more on the brutal speed. Not Nightmare quite yet. Alright. We got some food. I still don't think I'll make it to the milestone, but I mean the milestone 10, but I don't think the enemy clan's aiming for that. And I'm happy they're not, because holy hell, that would mean we'd have to get 600, over 600k if they got there, which I'd rather them just slack off. you know? That would be great. Because the problem is, it's so hard for me to get clan members to do my bidding, you know? It really is. It really genuinely is. Gotta keep getting through it. Keep tussling it out with the AI. That's the Dracomorphs and the Rosins. There we go. All right, let's give him a whirl on Spider. It's not... I don't know. It's not the ideal situation. At least I'm back where... I'm back where Keynes was. I know. That's bizarre. But I think that's where we're at right now. We're back where Keynes' file was before I ended up having to get rid of him. Now, I just have to go past that. Go past where he was. Become powerful. The thing is, getting high levels is going to dramatically slow down as we get to and pass 50 on this account. I can tell you that much. 'Cause even with the amount of 6 stars I have on the other accounts, none of them have reached level 100 yet. So it slows down rapidly. I can tell you that much. But, of course, we're going to want to do campaign for the leveling because I'm low on silver. There we go. Like, it's quite the trek up here. Where are we at? Okay, I need more arena. Don't like to do arena a lot, but guess what? It's what I need to get to the top here. And of course, they're faster. Because why not? Why the heck not? fact they have a Tomb Lord does not help matters. Might as well get that revive off while she still stands. Well, we're screwed. Yup. We're getting to this point where we're getting outclassed. Might as well put some levels into that. Just so that it doesn't show that. Even though this artifact is technically trash, and I will have to replace it at my nearest convenience. There we go. Do we have got a better chest plate? That would be great. First, we got to start selling and getting at least one speed boot to 16. 'Cause I think we'll start winning more with that. Because I need a lot of silver to make that other thing work. Get rid of all that. I don't need 3-star pieces. They look cute, but they're rubbish. Do not need that. It's time to leave the baby artifacts in the dirt where they belong. I've got to do this just temporarily to see if I can get any speed, get 1,000 stuff for that. Like 1,000 points if I can. I gotta do the forge. Can we get a 16 on here? Come on. You know you can do it. I'll give you another 200k silver before I give it up. I'm being generous. All right. All right. I needed that. Forge. Cute, but I don't want it. Accuracy 8, not terrible. Okay, well, going to continue our grind upwards. Because as I must. because I've got to continue the march. The final march. I mean, I have a blind seer. I might as well use her. Might as well use her. If I worked this hard to get her to 60. Alright. Let's see if I can get Mordecai to that magical number. One thing that's really annoying about this stage is how tanky everything is. Everything is so bloody tanky. That's why I prefer Brimstone Pass. It's more easily farmable. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do just that, except I'm going to do it with a twist. Because I want to speed this up, end this off here, and then pick up where I left off on the other account. Because I've got to apply the rank 6 pressure plus Minotaur on all of that. And I also want to get this guy in at least one spider run. Try to get him up the ladder of spider. Because we haven't been climbing spider very much. I feel that needs to change. And with this guy, it can change. With Mordecai, it can change. So yeah, that's what my plan is. We're going to change it in a dramatic fashion. So we've got these two. Because I want to try to make another rank 5 food before the night is out. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna go full ham here. I'm gonna go full ham, and I'm gonna go for the extreme XP route. Because again, I want to try to at least get 3 rank 5 foods so that we're getting into a stone's throw away. This is some of the behind the scenes stuff you don't normally see me do. Some of the behind the scenes stuff I use And I'm trying to go for the more powerful strategy. Trying to get levels on these people. Because, yes, I have to do a lot to get Mordecai where I need him. Can we get him to 40? Nope. Next one. Keep going on it. Because I need to try to prepare the catapults. At least try to. This isn't even the full extent of the farming I've done. Because I had to farm the food and the Mordecai partially on screen. The food needed to fully level him up. It's a significant amount. It's a very significant amount. And I'm going on the high XP stage just to try to speed up the process. So I can get him into a spider run. Because that's also where Ultimate Gallic's final destination is also. Mostly as a spider champ. Although he'll have uses elsewhere. Even in Arena if I decide to build him in Savage gear with accuracy. Because if anyone uses that gear, it's him. Alright, we'll start with that. And some tag arena. Because why not? I need the points. I need the points. Trust me. I need those points. There we go. 90 points is a lot of points to leave on the table, you know? If you can win that, 90 points a time, hey, I'm not complaining. Okay, so Faction Wars, Bannerlord Crypt, Night Revenant. Night Revenant Crypt is sad. Whereas Bannerlords, I have at least one Bannerlord who's actually a 60. Okay, so where do I want to go with this? Yeah, let's do a spider to end it off. Because I have not been shoving spider. And now I can. That's not how I wanted that to go. I probably should have Decreased his turn meter first. Yeah, I probably should have decreased his turn meter first, because that would have mean that he wouldn't have eaten all the spiderlings, which would have been preferable. That would have been preferable, because now I feel like I have to rerun this because I screwed up, but I'm not gonna. Alright, so we're making some progress. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Okay, that burn should do a lot. I mean a lot. Well, it did. It did a fair amount. Sadly, I'm going to have to lifesteal off of that to try to stay alive. But we did some good damage to it. Granted, keeping him alive is going to be an absolute chore. But will it be worth it is the question. No, that's not what I wanted. Really? Literally trying to bully the spider out. It's proving to be difficult. I may end up having to book her, which does play into the clan wars thing. Well, this fight's actually over, but I'm going to have to try again. As I screwed up. Main thing here we don't want to do is get the rhythm wrong. Mainly because we want his turn meter to be at a specific point when we cast the flames. Do that. Get him to puke. Cleanse it off. Alright, we got him halfway down. Can't believe the spider is actually something of a challenge to this extent, but again, this is a really early game account, so naturally it's going to be. This account wasn't even thought of being like... There was an account that would have been of the Ninja era, but that account got screwed over due to some oversights. There we go. We got the decreased turn meter. I think we can beat it. I think. But we're going to have to continuously clear out those spiderlings. Main thing I'm trying to do is to stop too many spiderlings from accumulating when it pukes. That would be preferable. At least it didn't consume them. So the burn is still on the spider. And we can finish it off, I think. There we go. That was a spider showcase. I still need... Okay, we can get a refresh. Because, again, I'm throwing for another spider champ. Yeah, I know. Crazy, isn't it? I'm going to go for another spider champ, Drexstar on here. But it's a long-term fusion is the problem. As you know, as everyone who goes for that fusion knows, it's a long haul. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that overnight. That's going to take some serious effort. Over a long period of time. Which is what it's going to take for me to beat Elden Ring, but I'm determined to do it. I don't care if it takes me a year, 2 years, I don't care. I'm going for it. Or more. I don't care. I will continue to pursue that. Alright. Well, time to do that. Let's first get the revive out, because I know they're going to use it. And then we're going to go straight for the reviver, because I do not... Again, I don't need her doing that. Get them extra turns in. It's quality extra turns. Because there will be a spider burner out of this eventually. Granted, the keywords is eventually. It's going to take me a lot of tokens. A lot of fusing tokens. A lot of every day I have to keep collecting fragments. I'll let you know when I get close to getting a Drexthar, but it's a long-term thing. It definitely is. I'm thinking block buffs is the best. I might try to get Uugo in shape for her close-up. Because I've got to try to get Uugo. I think Uugo is going to be my ticket to getting further in Doom Tower. In the next episode.